All right, so on this video I want to go deeper into those 4 basic pillar strategies that we talked about on the last video. And if you're going to do real estate as a business, right, so you're not just a passive investor, you're going to be a proactive, real estate business person. In other words, you're treating it as a business. So obviously the first thing is you got to pick the right area. So you got to find those areas where the market is likely to go up, and there's some criteria that you follow to be able to do that. The second one is and I don't have the time to go into all the things on how to do that, but obviously you watch things like demand, where there's a lot of people moving into area, infrastructure, hospitals, roads moving in. Maybe you've seen that other areas around it have gone up and this one still stayed stagnant, so that's going to go next. So there's a few factors to look at. So once you pick the right area, then the next thing is to find those undervalued properties. And that's what I'm talking on this video. Is first of all, right, is you want to find people that, are not professional real estate professionals. So you want to find people that things like, the 4 Ds of undervalued properties. And they're pretty much the ones that everybody's heard of before. The first one is death, deceased estates. People that actually die and then their heirs have got to sell the property and they just want to auction it off and get rid of it. Then you've got divorce. Divorced couples oftentimes sell their properties for a lot less than they're worth because they're in a hurry, they want to split up, they're not looking for the right buyers, they just want to get rid of it, share the money and get out of each other's hair. You might have been there yourself. I know I, for one, have sold one of my divorce properties for $460,000 when I had my divorce. The next year, it resold for $860,000. We lost $400,000 by being one of these divorce sales. So that's where you can pick up real bargains. The third D is desperate. And what I mean by that is, the banks repossess, mortgage in possession, somebody got into trouble or has to sell fast. So they're desperate to sell. Again, you can find good value in this kind of properties. And the fourth one is distance, where you've got people who are out of town, they're sick of owning the property, and again they just want to get rid of it. So once you found the right property, that's where you then want to start adding value to it. And the easiest and simplest way is through renovations. And I'm sure everybody can pick up a paintbrush, put some new carpets down, you do a bit of a spruce up on the bathroom, kitchen. There's some basic things you can do to a property that immediately make it more attractive for prospective buyers. Things like cleaning up the front yard, making the garden look nicer. When people drive by, they want to walk into the building. Painting, just a coat of paint and new carpets will do wonders for a property. Putting up some new tap fittings, changing, a broken shower screen, just basic stuff, cleaning it up, cleaning the windows. So remember when you sold your car, just by cleaning the car, having it detailed can add thousands of dollars worth of value to an old second-hand car. Houses are no different. If you present your house nicely, put nice furniture in there, declutter it, take away all your personal stuff and leave it, like more of a display home or a hotel room, that's what's going to add value to that property. So that's how you start to build value into those properties. Now, once you've done that, then you put it on the market. And again, as I said, there's strategies for renting it for more money, selling it faster, and we'll cover that on some more advanced training. But, if you want to know how to do that, then make sure that you keep watching my videos and keep subscribing to what I'm putting out there. And also, if you can, go and watch one of my webinars or come to one of my live seminars where I'm going to be sharing these strategies and giving you some of the more detailed strategies on how to do it. I hope you've enjoyed this video series and you've learned something about how to create wealth through real estate.